What's the worst thing that happened when you swapped phones? My best friend Tyler and I had the exact same phone case, black with a little scratch on the bottom corner. We'd been hanging out at his house all day, charging our phones on his kitchen counter. When I left around 8 p.m., I grabbed what I thought was mine and headed home. Didn't realize we'd switched until the next morning when I woke up to 17 missed calls from numbers I didn't recognize. Then Tyler's phone started buzzing with text messages. The first one made my stomach drop. Can't wait to see you tonight, baby. Mom's working late again. It was from someone named Ashley. I'd never heard Tyler mention any Ashley before. We told each other everything, or so I thought. More messages kept coming in. Bring protection like last time, and my bedroom window will be unlocked after 10 p.m. These weren't messages you sent to just a friend. I was about to call Tyler when another text came through. BTW, I think I might be pregnant. We need to talk ASAP. My hands were literally shaking. Tyler was 17, just like me. We were supposed to be focusing on college applications and SAT prep, not dealing with pregnancy scares. I drove to Tyler's house immediately. Found him in his driveway washing his dad's car, acting totally normal. When I handed him his phone, his face went white as he scrolled through the messages. Dude, this isn't what it looks like, he said, but his voice was shaky. Ashley's just this girl from my summer job. We hung out a few times, but it's not serious. But the messages told a different story. I kept reading while Tyler tried to explain. There were conversations going back months, late night meetups, photos I definitely shouldn't have seen. The worst part was finding out Ashley was only 15. Tyler knew this. There were messages where they talked about being careful because of her age, how her parents couldn't find out about them. Tyler, she's 15, I said. You could get in serious trouble for this, like registered sex offender trouble. He started panicking then, begging me not to tell anyone, saying it wasn't a big deal because they really cared about each other. That age was just a number. But I kept thinking about my little sister Emma, who was also 15. If some 17-year-old guy was sneaking into her room at night, I'd want someone to do something about it. The pregnancy scare turned out to be false, but that didn't make the situation any better. Tyler was still an older guy taking advantage of a freshman who probably thought she was in love. I gave him 24 hours to end things with Ashley and tell his parents what was happening. If he didn't, I was going to do it myself. Tyler chose to come clean to his dad that night. The conversation didn't go well. His dad called Ashley's parents immediately. They were furious, threatened to call the police, and forbade Ashley from seeing Tyler ever again. Tyler got grounded for the rest of senior year. No car, no phone except for emergencies, no hanging out with friends. His parents made him get a job at his uncle's construction company every day after school. But the worst part was losing my best friend. Tyler blamed me for ruining his relationship and getting him in trouble. Said I should have minded my own business and given him his phone back without reading the messages. We didn't talk for months. When we graduated, Tyler left for community college in another state. I heard from mutual friends that he was doing better, focusing on his studies and staying out of trouble. Ashley transferred schools that fall. Her parents moved her to a private school across town where she could start fresh without the rumors following her around. 3 years later, Tyler finally called me. He thanked me for stopping him from making an even bigger mistake. Said he realized how wrong the situation was and how much trouble he could have gotten into. He told me Ashley had reached out to him on social media recently. She was 18 now, in college, and doing really well. She thanked him for respecting her parents' decision to end things. Tyler said he finally understood that what they had wasn't real love. It was just a confused teenager taking advantage of someone even younger and more confused. Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if we hadn't swapped phones that day. Would Tyler have kept seeing Ashley? Would things have gotten worse? Would someone have eventually gotten hurt? All I know is that one accidental phone swap probably saved my best friend from ruining his entire future.